You know that it's fun to go out, except I never leave my house. I'm either at work or home, and it seems kind of pathetic just drinking alone. So if you got nothing going on, have some drinks with Ron.
Hello, welcome to Drinks with Ron. I'm Ron, and this is the fabulous Rontoberfest episode. See, check it out. I got the hat, and I got the mustache, fabulous, authentic polkas, the uncut stuff. But let me digress before we get into the tales. Let's head over to the triumvirate of taps here at Third Generation Brewing. Over here, off tap, this is a light, delicious County K Ale, which will be my chaser for the Bloody Ronzo, as I was calling it at the festival. The first annual Rontoberfest, I was calling it, but I'll get into that later. What comprises a Bloody Ronzo, you wonder to yourself? Well, let me clue you in. Starts with a base. I had some good ice. Zing Zang, the winner of the Drinks with Ron Blind Bloody Mary test. Somebody brought a bottle of Tito's vodka, so top shelf over the rail crap that I had. But to compose it, you start with a little bit of pickle juice, which comes from your homemade Bloody Mary pickle, which I made myself. I've got little tiny carrots, jalapeno pickled carrots to go with that. Not included in this one, but in the full version is a stick of string cheese, a beef stick, a strip of green pepper, and the coup de grace, a strip of bacon. I cooked them nice and flat, so they stuck up. It was good stir. It was great. A fantastic bloody. The problem with not only the bloodies, but the beers and the food and the day was that we were swarmed by bees on an apple tree over there, and there were some I couldn't quite reach to poach off the top, and apparently the bees they were getting to it now. So if you drank a bloody, you just had to swat at bees all day. Same thing with a beer. You finish your bloody, they'd come to the beer. If you got a brat, they'd fucking come and hover over the ketchup. So then next to the Bloody Ronzo bar, cooler full of water also had all the cased meat, authentic German style, you know. I had about, 20, 30 brats. Soaked them in the Rontoberfest Marzen in a crock pot. I had some regular pre-cooked sausages. There's some people that don't like the standard brats, so I got some pre-cooked ones. I got some jalapeno cheddar ones, and some giant Polish sausages, which I hacked down into half because they were like yay long. We had food, we had drink, which leads to the games. And I don't want to undersell the Bloody Ronzo. These spicy carrots, man. God damn. Whew. I pickled them with jalapeno, serrano, and hot banana. Strangely enough, it's the hot banana that I taste. Got a flavor more than the heat. The heat's coming off the serrano. Boy howdy. But anyway, quality beverage. So I think we wound up with over 20 people. People came and went all throughout the day. George showed up and he brought a bunch of boots. So we're keeping these around. So if we do this a second year, you can strap them around your neck and just walk around with your beer. So I'll take care of the bees next year. So we started with giant 6x4 of yard dice about that big, spray paint in a bucket to look like a Yahtzee shaker. You throw them. If you don't know how it works, you get 3 rolls. You have to get a 6, a 5, and a 4 in that order. The 2 remaining dice are your score. So we went through that, and I really had no plan on how I was going to do this because I didn't know who would show up, how many. So I didn't know how to do it. How do you plan for something when you don't know who the fuck's going to be there or how many? So I decided what I'd do is have the top half of the finishers in that game go to the sack. Now what that is a Crown Royal bag full of bottle caps. And the bottle caps, there was a board. And on the board, told you what each bottle cap meant. There was powers, there was punishments, socials, give out drinks. There was a goose power. There was 2 goose chips in there. There was a green and a yellow. if geese happen to fly overhead during Rontoberfest, the green person would be able to give drinks throughout the duration. The yellow person could be forced to take drinks throughout the duration. And before you say, seriously, Ron, geese flying overhead? 48 hours before the fest, a whole damn crew of them went. And believe me, you can hear them coming, and the dog knows all about it. So you're notified if geese are in the vicinity. Yeah, there's more punishments and powers than that, but from there, we went on to round 2, which I believe was giant pass the pigs. They're about 8-inch dice that are actual foam pigs, and you roll them, and depending on how they land. So we did that. We had set up 4. We had 4 people play at a time. Again, I was going to take the top finishers, but at this point I thought, you know what, fuck it. Everybody goes to the sack. The games became secondary. Initially the games were the whole point. You were supposed to score points. There was going to be a winner. But I was like, no, it's about getting to the sack. So I think we kind of let people draw in the order that they finished. But that became the fun thing all day. People rummage in through the sack, and you never know. You might get some punishments in there. In fact, oh, this is going to be great. You want to piss somebody off? Watch this. Hey, future Ron. Why don't you edit in all the video and pictures from the fest? Oh God, he's so pissed right now. He's like, fucking pass Ron, son of, oh man, he is so mad because now he's gonna take this footage, put it into the computer, get that into the program, get the other files downloaded, dump them in, edit the whole thing, then render it, and then upload it from the computer instead of just hitting enter when he's done, like he does on the camera. Oh, just more than quadrupled his work. He's so pissed right now. Well, I guess we'll see if he does it. So let's wait, right here. This will be the window. I'm gonna start drinking this delicious beverage, and either I'll get done and continue talking, or halfway through, it'll just cut to some footage. And that future Ron's a bastard. So I don't know how it's gonna happen. Let's see. So how many backyard parties have 2 kegs, but we do here at Rontoberfest.
Oh, that's not fair.
Is that 2? That was 3?
Who gets the headless one?
Did he do it? I sure hope he did, because he would have ended on one of the greatest punishment of the day, the penis hat. Penis crown. I don't know. It's a hat with a crown and then an extra crown of penises. It's actually like the Hammerschlagen that you saw in there, which was the wood repot. It's also a traditional German Oktoberfest thing. It's called Der Wiener Hatten. It translates roughly to the penis hat. Oktoberfest tradition. Don't Google it. But yeah, from there we did a beer pong Roomba, which is an idea better in name and image than execution. I know how we'd do that if we played it again. Then we got to the hook and washer game, which, yeah, that's a lot of work for minimal payoff, but it was a good time. I believe I only threw up 4 or 5 times. Not too bad. But yeah, if you were to swear me in under oath. Right now, holy Jesus, I would say that the Rontoberfest experience was probably a one-time deal. Ask me again in 9 months, things may have changed, but I think, well, goddamn. I think that was probably the first and last. But who knows? I've got all the games. I've got George's boots. He let me keep all the plastic boots. So the hat, I had the suspenders, the whole deal. Well, you probably saw it. Ron probably put that video in. But yeah, it was a good time. Had by most. So that being said, I think we should probably send off the first annual Rontoberfest by closing her down. So for Drinks with Ron, I'm Ron. Signing off.